Dragging him through the years. If it wasn't for having you, girl, I'll be howling at a bar or two. Away. This feeling is killing me. Sucks. Well, I wouldn't stop for $1,000,000. I love you so. Just hold me tight and don't let go. No, don't let go. I need you so good. Hold me, mama.
The great sounds of Isaac Hayes and Don't Let Go. We are coming up to the top of the hour. Get ready. We have a wonderful show for you this morning here on the program. Get ready. The greatest hits is all coming up for you here in just a few moments. Donnie's on his way. We got a great show. We're going to have a lot of fun. And it's all coming up for you here in just moments right here on the greatest hits on Lake Keowee Radio Online.
From the mountains to the sea and all over the earth, from Seneca, South Carolina, this is the greatest hits on Lake Keowee Radio Online and lkradio.online. Streaming 24 hours a day, the greatest hits of the 70s and 80s. Listen via our website, the TuneIn app, and the radio.net app. Lake Keowee Radio is a division of Tiger Broadcasting.
Well, often imitated but never duplicated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your Saturday morning show. It is the greatest hits. Good morning to you and welcome in. It is straight up 9 o'clock. A little bit on the cloudy side this morning. Oh, yeah. How has your week been? Hope that it has been fantastic. Well, coming up today on the program, we have Donnie Bigun White will be joining us here shortly. So hang on. He's coming up. And we've got a lot of great information, a lot of fun to get to this morning. And we have a birthday salute this morning. That's right. So that's all coming your way. So we hope that you will grab your cup of coffee, come join us as we present the greatest hits. Keowee Radio Online. We've got you covered in the 60s, 70s, 80s all morning long for you. All right, here we go. Grand finale now. Oh, yeah. Woo! All right, are y'all ready? All right, I'm ready for some music. 1979, as Rupert Holmes was sitting around reading the dating ads in the newspaper. Pretty good song. Listen to the title of it. We think you'll like it. Here on the greatest hits, it's Rupert Holmes' Escape, the Pina Colada song.
I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, lady. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady have fallen into the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar for O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant, a new curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady, and she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape.
Nothing like the greatest hits, particularly that wonderful song. Rupert Holmes there. It's the Pina Colada song and Escape. It's 9:05, 5 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. If you're experiencing some to the stream here. Okay, apparently it just keeps connecting and disconnecting, so I'm not sure what's going on here this morning. But apparently we have a connection issue this morning. I'm over here looking now. It comes back and it goes. All right, let's see if we keep it running. If not, we will figure out something else, but it just doesn't seem to be working well this morning. All right, that's just all. It's all part of the gremlins. I haven't been in the studio for, 2 weeks? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so we're back on the screen over there. Everything looks good here, so we will just see how well it stays, and if not, we can do some things here. All right, let's check in with some folks this morning. Emily checks in. She says, good morning, and hello, Jeff Bryden, good morning. Also, Linda is checking in. Linda this morning is all the way down in Ocala, Florida this morning, and she is watching the program on Facebook. Good morning, Linda. Ocala, Florida. I have a friend that's down in that neck of the woods as well. BJ, do you know this Linda, maybe? I don't know. It's same area, Ocala, Florida. So anyway, we're glad to have you with us, and thanks so much for being a part of the fun this morning. All right, so everything seems to be stable now on the program, and that's just the way we like it. We just want it to be stable and work and look good and sound pretty and all sorts of other good things. There we go. All right, so good morning to you. Glad to have you with us. Hope that your week has been good. If you have been following me on my personal Facebook page, you know that we started off the week all the way down in Conway, South Carolina. Of course, about, I think this is the third week maybe, my mom took a tumble and fell, and when she did, she actually done some damage and hurt herself. So I loaded her up Monday afternoon. We carried her to my orthopedic surgeon. So a lot of folks know that my surgeon who did my back surgery, incidentally, 2014, it was September, was Dr. William Mills at Coastal Orthopedics, or now called Ortho SC, and she is doing much better. Anyway, we are got to go back in about 2 weeks, and she's going to have an injection in a celiac joint. So if you ever know what a celiac joint, this affects women more than it does men. It's just at a joint in the pelvic area around the lower base of the spine, and it causes a lot of problems for some women. And, of course, my mom, it causes problems for her. But Dr. Mills, good doctor, good orthopedic surgeon, particularly with the spine. And, I can't say enough of good things about him. All right, everything looks good now. We're working. The stream looks good over there. Our stream looks good here. And so far, we're all up and running this morning. Okay. Now, BJ just checks in. I'm in Bellevue, about 9 miles south of Ocala, but that's close enough. So, BJ, is kind of like I'm in Seneca, but near Clemson, and that's 9 miles to Clemson. So, that's basically the same amount of stretch. But Linda is in your neck of the woods this morning, and she's listening to the program. So, good morning, Linda. Thanks for checking in. And, BJ, you too. Enjoy following a lot of your posts. You're a former radio guru yourself, worked over in Spartanburg, and we enjoy the friendship and you and your family and all that. So, BJ, thanks for checking in this morning, all the way down in Bellevue, Florida this morning. So there you go. All right, Donnie is on his way, I promise you. Donnie will be coming up here very shortly. He's going to be joining us. We got a lot to talk about tonight. There is a car show that's going to be coming up in downtown Walhalla tonight, we hope. We're looking right now, we hope. We'll check in with the weather forecast here at the bottom of the hour. But Donnie is going to do that one solo tonight. He's going to be up there at the car show. We're going to stay out of the rings of things, or out of it tonight, just because we've had a rough week. Need to spend some time with the family, and I've got some other projects that I need to work on. So Donnie is going to take the reins of the Main Street Cruise-In tonight in the downtown Walhalla, but we will be there together for the October 26th cruise-in. They're going to do it one more time for the month of October, which I think will be fantastic. It'll be a little nip in the air, a little chill, a little fun, and Donnie and I will both do the one in October. Now, the other thing that we are talking about, and I'm going to wait for Donnie to get here, is the potential for the Christmas parades this year. Now, we all know that COVID-19 has changed a lot of things in the way we do things. A lot of events have been canceled, and now they're talking about canceling Halloween and all that other stuff. Okay, but we'll talk a little bit about it. We've made some contacts. We've kind of talked about things, particularly when it comes to this year's Christmas parade. And I know we're here in the end of September, close to it, but yeah, it's time to start thinking about those events. And the word is, as of right now, we know that one Christmas parade is still on, but there's a lot of variables that still have to come into play. So there's a lot of talk that's got to be done about those kind of events coming up here. And hopefully we can share some more information with you a little bit later on. One more thing before we get back into the music. I want to thank everyone that participated last weekend in the Team Up to Clean Up Utica. It was an amazing turnout to help those good folks over in Utica. And I'm kind of partial to those folks over in the Utica Mill Hill. I had family that grew up there. My grandparents, both Lloyd and Daisy Bright, who lived up there on 1101 East Main Street, the top corner below the Church of God, Seneca Church of God. But we had family that lived there. And I remember what the Mill Hill was like, what it was when it used to be. And it was just such a heartwarming thing to see the county government, your county government in action. That's Oconee County, from Amanda Brock, Councilman Paul Kane, Julian Davis, a lot of the staff members, Oconee Emergency Services, and, the list just goes on, and they did such a wonderful job to help bring this event to Utica, along with Pastor Matt Turner of Van Hope and Jessica Evans, and I don't want to leave out anybody because there were so many people that worked hard to come in and take care of it and clean the Mill Hill. We're talking tons of dumpster trash that was collected, and appliances and things like that, and this will be an ongoing thing. But, again, we were so proud to be a part of it, and I really appreciate County Administrator Amanda Brock's comments about what we did. They're posted on our website if you'd like to go check it out. It's lkradio.online. You can find all of that information out, but we want to say thanks. And also, too, our brand-new sponsor to the program, Magic Takes Flight, is the official title sponsor now of The Greatest Hits, and you will be hearing more about those fine folks and what they do coming up here in the next little bit. But Magic Takes Flight, magictakesflight.com, and they can book your next Disney adventure like right now. So if you go to magictakesflight.com, you'll find out more information about them. All right, let's see here. Jeff, enjoying a great breakfast and listening to you trying to get the day going. How about some Ace, How Long, or Robert Palmer? Every kind of people. Thanks for the great music. Good old Scott Pilgrim. All righty, let me go up here and pull up into the magical computer. This is actually the first time I've done a show in the renovated studios, and maybe here in a little bit I will give you a behind-the-scenes tour. I've renovated the studio to make it more user-friendly, and it looks like it is user-friendly. I can look over and see the board, the computers. I can look over, well, Donnie's not here yet, but he's on his way. So I'm very pleased about how the new setup of the studio came up. All right, got this one for you. I'll play this one for you there, Scott. Enjoy this one. This was a great one from the 1970s, and it is music by Ace. It's called How Long Must This Go On? At 13 minutes after 9, Jazzy Jeff and the greatest hits here on this Saturday morning, Lake Keowee Radio Online. After 9, it's Ace, and how long has this been going on? Well, at least since March of 2018. Grab a good cup of coffee. Hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. I know Linda Conther it is. Linda, were you at the beach yesterday when the tornado came through? I can't remember. I think you made a post about it or something. But good morning to you, Linda. It's good to hear from you as always. And hope your weekend is a great one, too. It's Dr. Hook now here, Sexy Eyes from 1980 on the greatest hits.
I was sitting all alone, watching people getting on with each other. They were dancing across the floor, turning, moving back and forth. They were lovers. One more lonely night for me. I looked up, what did I see? Sexy eyes, who crossed music. Ooh, your magic cast a spell. It didn't take long till we fell, and we knew it. No more lonely nights for me. This is how it's gonna be. Sexy eyes move across the floor, got me wanting more. Sexy eyes, sexy eyes, getting down with you. I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes. No more lonely nights for me. This is how it's gonna be. Sexy eyes move across the floor, got me wanting more. Sexy eyes, sexy eyes, getting down with you. I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes, ooh, sexy eyes. Getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes. Sexy eyes. Getting down with you, I wanna move with you. Sexy eyes.
Stay up to date with what's happening on Lake Keowee Radio by visiting our website at lkradio.online.
Playing the greatest hits of the 60s, 70s, and the 1980s. Here's another one from 1979, Cliff Richards. And We Just Don't Talk Anymore. Here on the greatest hits, Jazzy, Jeff, Donnie, Bigun, White, and the whole crew on Lake Keowee Radio.
Used to think that life was sweet. Used to think we were so complete. I can't believe you throw it away. Used to feel we had it made. Used to feel we could sail away. Can you imagine how I feel today? Well, it seems a long time ago you were the lonely one. Now it comes to letting go, you are the only one. Do you know what you've done? It's so funny how we don't talk anymore. It's so funny why we don't talk anymore. But I ain't losing sleep, and I ain't counting sheep. It's so funny how we don't talk Well, it really doesn't matter to me. I guess your leaving was meant to be. It's down to you now. You want to be. Well, I hope you know which way to go. You're on your own again. Don't come crying to me when you're the lonely one. Remember what you've done. Oh, it's so funny how we don't talk anymore. It's so funny why we don't talk anymore. But I ain't losing sleep, and I ain't counting sheep.
1979, Cliff Richards, and We Just Don't Talk Anymore.
Snuck in
You
here.
snuck in
I
here.
snuck in, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering who that golden voice is, that is nothing but that's Donnie Bigun White, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, boy, you've been burning the oil for the last 3 weeks, haven't
Oh
you?
gosh, I tell you, Friday morning we got into bed about 4 o'clock, and my phone rang at 6:30. So I woke up. I thought, I could sleep just a little while longer. You know, I was off work.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna tell you who called, but the boss called, you know, to tell me something that I said, okay, yeah, good, bye. You know, it was a total of a 1 minute call, I believe, and we was done. And then I was ruined the rest of the day, so I stayed up all day, and then I went up to Miss and Jimmy's to work on the car, and I sat there on the couch, fell asleep, phone about fell on the floor, and then the phone rang, scared me, so I got up. So we ate, and I went home, and I crashed.
You crashed, huh?
Yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks. So tomorrow morning I'm sleeping real late.
I don't blame you. I would sleep late too tomorrow morning. I got to go to church, Joe.
Yeah, you got
I
to
gotta
go set up for church.
Yeah,
so.
I got to go set up for church. Matt, I just got a text from, of course, Matt Turner, who's a pastor of Van Hope United Methodist Church at Friendship, which incidentally loves listening to the radio station. He was they're doing yard work listening to Lake Keowee Radio Online. And he said it may be on his end using the radio.net app, but your broadcast sounds like it's sped up at about one time.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes.
We got to go work on those gerbils in the internet.
Slow them down a little bit. They done had a Red Bull this morning.
Yeah.
They got wings.
This is Lake Keowee's Radio Online. Does that sound better? Well, Donnie, you know how my week's been. I've been jet setting from one end. I've done the mountains to the sea tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we've both been running all week. You know,
we have.
Work has been, which I took off Thursday and Friday, so I kind of enjoyed that.
Well,
Thursday was
I actually didn't get to work. Well, I did and didn't. I went in, and of course, the rain kind of slowed our installations down to Net Doctors.
Oh, come on now. You know you can hook up in the rain.
Yeah, well, we wired in the rain, electricity.
Yeah.
Jeff and I did. We did that on Thursday, but Friday kind of just wound up being I went in, took care of some DOT stuff that, having to do with the truck. I'm learning a whole nother side now about this truck, all of the requirements and regulations, and it's so vague. I think the government does that on purpose so that they can make more money.
No, once a month they send out a memo of changes. Every month they change.
But even the changes they've got are so vague.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on.
They don't. And, we're trying to figure out where we fall. We don't have a fleet of trucks. We just have one. And it's not for hire either. It's for a company, for us, so that we can put the high-speed internet in. But doing all of that is just absolutely the logs and stuff. And,
You got to have a logbook, right?
Well, you do. But they're saying now it can't be a logbook. It has to be electronic, EID. You have to have
Well, see, back in the day,
you had a logbook. That's all you did.
As long as I'm in a city vehicle, I didn't have to keep a logbook. But traveling, if you go you can't go but so many miles out of your area.
100 miles out of your area. It was 100 miles.
So, you didn't have to have a logbook. That has probably changed by now.
Yeah, it has. We're going to keep it. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep a logbook just in the event and, make sure that things are straight. But back to what I was talking about Monday, Mom, we had to take Mom down. She saw Dr. Mills, the same orthopedic surgeon that did my back surgery. Incidentally, Monday was the anniversary of my back surgery.
Oh.
So we were down in Conway at the same time that I was down there about 6 years ago. And, walked right in, and he said, well, are you here or are you Mom here? Which one? And I said, she's here this time.
I'm good.
I'm doing fantastic, Doc. Thanks so much for asking. But
we'll charge you for that.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't know. He's a great doctor. And
you get a bill for $50.
Yeah, $50 for saying, no, I'm good. No, I don't need you today. I'm perfectly fine. But, we've been burning the oil wide open, and I'm having to run back and take care of her work, take care of a dog that's right down here. And by the way, we need to talk about him in a little bit because I just found out, I found out this week, I got an email from the Oconee Humane Society, but Bud is now a special kind of dog.
Oh.
Bud is going to be, his story is going to be shared for their Yappy Hour, their Yappy Week, they do their fundraiser. And Bud's going to make an appearance at a couple of local events that they're going to be a part of. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in just a few moments.
Bud, you're going to be a celebrity.
Bud is going to be a huge celebrity.
Suit him up.
You suit him up and get him ready.
Where's that Hollywood? You know, you got put your handprints in the sidewalk. You know, you want to take Bud up there.
He's going to Ramcat Alley. He wants to put his paw right there in the middle of
That's
Ramcat
right. We got
Alley.
Ramcat Alley. We don't need Hollywood.
We don't need Hollywood. When you got Ramcat Alley, you just don't need Hollywood. All right, you ready?
Right.
We haven't done it in a couple of weeks. Thursday night, jazz on the alley.
Thursday
night.
Come get a little. Gotta love Riley.
I know. We talk all the time now since we're neighbors beside each other. Come get you a slice of jazz.
The slice thing is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you later.
I know. It's just
it's slice-tastic.
We love Riley. We really do. We
don't get just one piece of the pie. Get the whole pie.
And if we didn't love Riley, we wouldn't do what we do. By the way, today's show being brought to you by our friends at Magic Takes Flight. Donnie, have you thought about taking a trip down to Walt Disney World?
Not really.
Well, you should. Here's why. Because we can hook you up with an agent that takes care of everything. Now, when you're booking trips in this day and age, particularly with COVID-19 and crap and things get changed, you need somebody that can handle the insides and outs of your travel arrangements. They can guide you through every which way to go and do and things and such. They can also save you money by having a travel agent.
Travel agents have all that.
They have all of that. So that's why that we have teamed up to promote and get the word out about Magic Takes Flight. They specialize in Walt Disney Resort vacations for the family, and it's very affordable. You can actually check them out if you'll do a search on Facebook. It's called Magic Takes Flight. If you'll do a search on Facebook, you'll find them there, or you can go to their website. Let me give you their website number, Donnie.
Go for it.
Here we go. It's magictakesflight.com. Magictakesflight.com. And there you can find out more information of how to contact the good folks, and they can help you plan your next Disney World Resort cruise, whatever you want to do. I just want to go see Mickey and Minnie.
You know, if I've never been to Disney World.
Well, Donnie,
but
we should go.
If I ever wanted to go, I would contact them.
Contact them.
You know, because they know they have ways of getting you discounts on stuff. They get you in when you. You know, it's so much easier when you use a travel agent.
Why don't we just plan one for 2021? Me and you take Lake Keowee Radio on the road.
I want to see Goofy.
Well, Bud wants to see Goofy and Pluto.
We down with this.
We down with it then. All right, so we're gonna get online and we're gonna schedule up our consultation at magictakesflight.com. Proud supporter of Lake Keowee Radio Online and the greatest hits. So I've got that obligation and out of the way. It's time now for the weather forecast.
Cloudy today.
Yeah, let me open up the window and I'll witness the weather. Well, it's cloudy out there right now, boys and girls.
It looks like rain, but it ain't going to happen.
Well, it says areas of fog before 10 a.m., otherwise mostly cloudy, and high around 70. Oh, boy, I can't see. 78. There we go. Partly foggy for 5 a.m. in the morning, otherwise mostly cloudy for tomorrow, low around 63 for tonight. That's actually for tonight. And, yeah, I do. I really do. And then for Sunday, a 20% chance of showers after 3 p.m., patchy fog before 9 a.m., otherwise partly sunny with a high reaching near 79 degrees. Currently, right now, at our studio, we have overcast skies. Did you encounter any fog into downtown Keowee this morning?
No, they cleared it out. They was up there getting the snowplows ready.
The big McAllister boys getting the snowplows?
Yeah, the Keowee DOT boys.
The Keowee DOT boys.
They done cleared the fog. They was waiting for snow, so...
Oh boy, they're going to be waiting a long time for that.
I pulled into the KT and got me some coffee.
The Kiwi Quick Trip. The Kiwi Quick Trip, right next to the fire department, just before Keowee Elementary School in downtown Keowee. We're going to put Lake Keowee on the map one way or the other. I mean, this sucker's being heard around the world. and a half a mile from the house, too.
Yeah. They got everything you need at KQT.
At the Kiwi Quick Trip, they've got everything you need. You need a fishing bopper to go fishing? They got that. You need a bopper for your wife? They got that, too. You need a gas. You need some kerosene. They got that. And if you need parts for your moped, they got that too.
Out back.
Out back.
And hey, while
Yeah.
you're getting your moped worked on, you can get your taxes filled out. You know.
Miss Cheryl Crenshaw's gonna help. Miss C, good morning to you. Oh, it's a wild and wacky show already.
Look here, man. I'm getting $3,000 back on my taxes, but it cost me $29.99 to get my moped fixed. I got $1 worth of gas.
Where's Bubba? We need Bubba.
Is that Bubba's moped he sold you?
No, Bubba's in jail.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I got a call from the South Carolina Department of Corrections the other day, and it was Bubba telling me that when he gets out, he's going to take his moped up that new church that his buddy started, David Shirley.
Yeah, the whale or whatever.
Yeah, over there where Northside Parkway Baptist used to be.
Parkway,
Yeah, and he said he's got to come see him because he's decided he want to give his life to the Lord. He's tired of leading the dirty life, he said. I am so happy for Bubba.
Hey, Bubba's turning a leaf.
Turning a new leaf, and that's what we like to hear. All right, well, that being said, I think it's time for one of those way out wonder songs that we used to play many, many years ago. I think we'll dedicate this to the KDOT folks, the Keowee Department of Transportation, and the McAllister boys. And we're going to go back to the year 1968. And this is just a perfect song today. It's, called The Hombres is going to sing it, and it's called Let It All Hang Out this morning.
My dear friends, you're about to receive on John Barleycorn, nicotine, and the temptations.
Temptations of Eve.
No barking by the sewer sign, hot dogs, my razor broke, water dripping up the spout, but I don't care, let it all hang out. Hanging from a pine tree by my knees, sunshine through the shade, nobody knows what it's all about. It's too much, man, let it all hang out. Saw a man walking upside down, my TV's on the blink, made Galileo look like a Boy Scout. Sorry about that, let it all hang out. Sleep all day, drive all night, brain my numb, can't stop now, for sure ain't no doubt, keep an open mind, let it all hang out. Inside a big brown moon, how does that mess your baby up leg? Eating a Reuben sandwich with sauerkraut. Don't stop now, baby, let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out. Let it all hang out.
How much love do you need before you give
never did actually figure out, Donnie, if Leo was a boy or a girl. Every time I hear that song, one minute he sounds like a girl, and the next minute he sounds like a guy. But I think he's a guy.
He is a guy.
I think so. I mean, I don't know this day and age.
He's got a button he can switch.
Well,
I got a button I can switch. My name is Jazzy Jeff. What doing, everybody?
that gruffy voice like throw mama from the train.
Yeah.
How much love there? 1976 this morning, 20 away from the 10 o'clock hour. Now, there's a cruise in this evening.
That's right.
And you are going to go do that one solo. I'm going to stay home and hopefully get big supper tonight.
Yeah.
A little candlelight.
Lori cooking?
I don't know.
Lori, you cooking?
I don't know. A little candlelight.
Yeah.
Build a
Go down
fire.
to the dollar store and get you one of them nice smelling candles.
Woo! The old clearance too. The what is it? The
Hey.
citrus Ellis candles.
$1.
$1.
Yeah, you can get them for $1.
Put our face mask on and
See, you started talking about candlelight and Bud stood up.
I know.
Just,
get
But,
one of those candles. Get a
yeah.
face mask. Do the loving thing like you used to, oh Jazzy. That's what she said. But no, seriously, you're going to be at Main Street Cruise In.
Yeah, down in Walhalla,
down
beside the Bantam Chef, the home of the big chicken.
BANTAM, Bantam Chef.
You can't miss it. Just look.
No,
for
you can't
Just
look.
look for the big chicken.
Look for the big chicken in downtown
and then look
Walhalla.
for the big guy. That's me. I'll be standing beside that big chicken.
Now, we will be for October.
Yes.
You and I are going to be both.
I think the October is going to be a little different than what I read. Kind of read up on some stuff, and I'm sure I'll find out more information today. They're having like a festival, so
I think they're doing that.
Oktoberfest has
was
been canceled.
Right.
And I seen a post on the other day, and me and Stacy had been talking. He wanted me to do a car show for him, and he said, "I'll let you know." And finally, in talking to him, it wasn't just canceling it, just to be canceling it. It was a lot of stuff that happened. You know, Little German Band wasn't coming. The Carnival wasn't coming. When you take all that away, people come for the Little German Band, and they come for the adult beverages. But a lot of people come for the Little German Band, and vendors were canceling. So when you don't, a lot of factors added up into the Oktoberfest being canceled. There's probably more than that than I know. But they decided to cancel. So a lot of people is doing stuff.
Well, Donnie, I mean, you and I could do this.
Oh, the chicken.
That's Beer Barrel Polka, baby. That is Frank Yankovic and his Yanks.
I ain't wearing that leather stuff,
We'll have a barrel of fun.
Ooh, everybody polka.
We've got the blues on the run. Sing, boom, tarara. Ring out a song of cheer.
I just like saying Frank Yankovic and his Yanks.
Oh, the Yanks are here. They're just yanking right along.
Oh boy, yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but yeah. So Walhalla is doing a festival along with it ends at 5, and
Yep.
I think it ends. I let it go on as long as the crowd didn't. But yeah, that ends at 5, and the cruise in starts at 5 and goes to 8 o'clock at night. So
Oh, under the dark lights too, by the way.
yeah, it'll be dark at that time. So we might have to break out some lights, candles. Yeah.
Kerosene lanterns. We're gonna go hang. We're gonna go buy 200 kerosene lanterns, and we're gonna hang them at every car.
It'll be dark at 8 o'clock. So
No,
hey,
no. It'll be dark at 6:45.
Yeah, well, we'll have to bring a light. I'm scared of the dark.
Because let's see, this is September. Sun setting
Quite
now
scared
at
of the
7:15. No, 7:20. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it'll be dark.
It'll be dark. Absolutely.
Ah,
I like that idea.
yeah.
We're gonna do a cruising in the dark.
Yeah. I ain't scared of the dark. I'm just scared of what's in it.
Hey, let's you and I wear costumes. This
I
is
gotta
our
go to
Halloween
Party City.
Yeah, this is our Halloween show.
Hey,
The alien car.
hey, here we go.
We need the alien
Hey, was
car.
somebody posted, and I haven't seen them no more, but it was masked, and they look real.
Yeah.
And I thought about, I got to order one now.
I don't.
You said that. I
Hey,
got to order one.
I don't need a mask.
Well,
With a face like
a
this,
mask makes
with-
me look
hey,
better,
With
so.
a face like this, who needs a mask? All right, so that's tonight. Coming up at 5 o'clock, you're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to run home and load down the Tahoe and head back to Walhalla.
Load down that Tahoe.
Yeah, it's already. It's going to be sagging.
Have you ever put the ground effects kit on it yet? Some lights?
No, it'll drag.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it
I
would
can't
be.
handle them lights,
I think it'd be cool, though. We could put you in the parade.
Yeah, wave at everybody.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Christmas parades in a little bit. I'll give you the inside scoop of what I know concerning at least the Seneca Christmas parade right now. I can tell you what I do know, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. In a couple weeks, Uncle Julian, not Uncle Julio, Julio's, but Julian Davis, by the way, is going to be coming back in. And we have a new segment that's going to be starting in October. Amanda Brock's going to be coming in, the county administrator. We're going to have Meet Your Oconee Government, a segment on Saturday mornings where she will come in and we'll talk about things that are happening in Oconee County and give you an inside look at what things are happening, what the council's doing, to keep you more updated and more informed about positive things that are happening in our county. That's what we're going to do.
That's what we're after.
And that's going to be coming up starting in the month of October. I'm actually looking forward to that. I got to know Amanda a little bit better this past Saturday, working with the folks at Utica and the cleanup, and really understood that she is for Oconee, and she's trying her hardest to particularly Utica. I mean, previous councils, previous administrations just overlooked the fact, but I can honestly say that this current administration, this current council, is not overlooking the fact. Paul Kane, who is the representative for the district area, has been screaming, at least for the last 3 years, that Utica needed help. And this past Saturday was a turning point, I believe, for the Utica Mill Hill, and just seeing so many people that came out from the county, local, even the residents walking hand in hand helping the volunteers. The residents came out.
We've done that before,
Yeah.
and the city helped out with it. And it's a great thing. When something like that's going on, we all pitch together. We make it one team.
You're right. You're exactly right.
And people need help. Some people don't want to say they need help, but they need help.
They do.
And
They need
once
some
you
help.
offer, and they agree. And it's, my mom was raised on the mill hill. When she was very young, that's where they lived.
Yeah.
And it was a booming place.
It was. Even in my grandparents' day, which they lived at 1101, which until this past Saturday, I never thought about that upper part there above the mill being considered the Utica Mill Hill, but it was.
It's all part of it.
It's all part of the Utica Mill Hill. It was called the Jordanian Subdivision. I learned a little bit of history over the weekend. But my grandparents lived there. Also, too, my great uncle. I had great aunts. We all at some point had a family member that came or lived on Utica, particularly if you're from the Seneca area. And it was a happening place. The mill took pride. The people took pride in their homes. But with all things, when you lose a cotton mill in a town or a city, you lose the soul of that mill hill.
Yeah.
And you take a look at all over Oconee County, you can see that. That's just not Utica. It's everywhere.
Yeah, we was talking about that the other day, and there was some older folks, and I love to talk to the older folks.
I do too.
And
history.
They, back then, you had people that worked there for 40 years or better. Mm-hmm. That's all they knew. They started there young. Like my mom, she kind of told a story.
Yeah.
She got in there when she was younger.
Yeah.
And she worked there.
Yeah.
So a lot of people started there when they was 16, 17, 18 years
Yeah,
old.
that's right. And
now they retiring age, 60s.
Yeah.
And then when they shut it down, they went out into a world that they didn't know nothing of.
That's exactly right.
That's all they knew, but that was a striving business.
A lot of those people that worked 30 and 40 years lost everything because of the retirement, the way it was set up.
Yeah.
I know from fact that my uncle and my aunts that worked there lost their pensions. They did. They lost their retirements because of it collapsed. And West Point Pepperell plant didn't want to support those pensions that they had been paying in for years, years. So that's still kind of a sore subject. And that's for another day.
It's sad.
It is
but,
sad.
I've been blessed in my lifetime. I don't know everything, but I've been taught, and, my mom and dad taught me a lot of stuff. You got to get out here and do things. And I could retire today. I've been in the city for a long time.
I know.
Just this weekend, just cooking Thursday and Friday. I got people, hey, when are you cooking again? When are you cooking again?
Well, Riley said we should open up a restaurant together.
Yeah, I don't know no restaurant. Man, you're married to a restaurant. I love cooking. I love cooking for people. and doing that. And there's a lot of people out here. Hey, I'm cooking this weekend. And people put their orders in, you know. And I told them, I said, sometime around Thanksgiving, I'll probably start cooking again, unless I got another wedding coming up.
Well, you do need to cook me some barbecue because I'm going to tell you something. If you never had Donnie Bigun White's barbecue, I'm telling you, it is good.
You can reach me at.
Go ahead. Give them your phone number.
I love doing it. I mean, we sat there Thursday night. Yeah. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I finally checked, and we got to pull the meat. So then we got to lay down. But it is fun. It's relaxing. We cooked for the National Guard Army the other day, and we went over to Seneca Rescue Squad, and we sat over and cooked, talked, eat, and just had a ball.
Yep.
For Harry. I mean, we always say Harry because Harry's part of the National Guard over there, but and we got another cooking coming up. It's for the American Legion. They do a barbecue every year.
I know, and it's good stuff too.
And we supposedly going to be cooking for that. So I talked to Harry the other day. I said, "How was it, Harry?" He said, "I got to tell you, I'm not patting you on the back, but I think it's the best I ever had." I said, "Well, I hear that every time, so I'm glad you enjoyed it." I'll say I'm my own worst critic. I'll say I don't know if it's any good or not, but when it's good and people come up to you and tell you, it makes you feel good. So, but we love helping people. I still got to cook for Townville. We've got to have a meeting on that. So that's 400 pounds of barbecue.
400.
That's just a snack,
Oh, that's just a
400 pounds of barbecue. I don't know if we're going to do it this year or wait till April of next year if this COVID is out of here so we can have our tractor show. But I cook for that every year too, so it's fun. I love doing it. But I got many things I can do if I retire.
Okay. Well, if you retire,
I can go to work for Net Doctors.
Yeah, we'll hire you. No problem. Yep, you got all the qualifications. Come on board. We'll help you out.
Yeah.
Or you can come to work full time for Lake Keowee Radio Online.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, we got a birthday. Yeah, I like that idea.
Uncle Bigun, tell me.
Uncle Bigun, can you tell me about the good old days?
Whoa, Grandpa.
Hey, I'm going to save this next one till the 10 o'clock hour.
Oh, it's a birthday.
Yeah, it is a birthday. And I think we're going to make a phone call on the air.
Oh. Okay. I seen Emily. She done chimed in earlier.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's just go ahead.
Who's in here watching and listening?
Hold on. Let's go back up here and pull up. Judy Morgan says good morning. She is watching the program. Good morning, Judy. Paula Paradise Lambert, who is actually in their new little condo they have now down at, was it North Myrtle Beach? I think North Myrtle Beach. And Paula checks in this morning. BJ back in Florida checks in. Jeff will be Bud's manager. Yes, I will be. I will be Bud's manager. Yeah, that'll work just good. And also, for your information, the Florida bar and restaurant capacity restrictions lifted yesterday. Ooh. All the beaches are ordered open. Theme park capacity restrictions lifted. State-ordered mask mandate penalties has been suspended. Party time in Florida.
We're going to Florida, boys.
We're going to Florida, boys. Call magictakesflight.com.
They can whip you right up a trip to Florida
right now. magictakesflight.com. Do it today. And tell them that you heard about them from Donnie and Jazzy. And
hey, we get a discount?
Yes, we will send you with a 6-pack of Conner Ross Creek water with a minnow in it.
Yeah, that's right. Don't eat the minnow.
Don't eat it. Trust me, you don't want to eat that minnow. All right, Emily checks back in. Hello, Jeff Bright. Let's see. David checks in. Good morning. And I remember way back in the days on the hill when a few friends were into skateboarding and I DJ'd for them a bit. Good times, I say. Good times.
Yeah.
It was good times back in the day. All right, well, it is 9:53, and we have sit here and spent 15 minutes. We went
We're good about running our mouth.
We are very good about bringing the world's news concerns to you here, locally, right here, on the shores of beautiful Lake Keowee. But right now, we got to keep the music coming.
Right.
You know,
got breakfast cooking in the,
Oh, yeah.
The oven. Hey, run around there. Get them happy feet
tonight, I'm going to keep it coming, love, baby. KC and the Sunshine Band now here on the greatest hits.
Keep it coming up, keep it coming up. Don't stop it now, don't stop it, no, don't stop it now, don't stop it. Keep it coming up, keep it coming up. Don't stop it now, don't stop it, no, don't stop it now, don't stop it. Don't let your well run dry. Don't stop it now. 'cause you're different though from all the rest. In my eyes, and I ran out before, but I won't do it anymore. Can't you see the light in my eyes? In my eyes, in my eyes, in my
From the mountains to the sea and all over the earth, from Seneca, South Carolina, this is the greatest hits on Lake Keowee Radio Online and lkradio.online. Streaming 24 hours a day, the greatest hits of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Listen via our website, the TuneIn app, and the radio.net app. Lake Keowee Radio is a division of Tiger Broadcasting.
Well, it is straight up 10 o'clock from the shores of Lake Keowee. Jazzy, Jeff, Donnie, Bigun, White, and Bud, ladies and gentlemen, all
laid out.
in the studio enjoying the great Saturday morning together. Thank you and everyone. We've got a lot of folks that's been online, and just in the nick of time, it's time to switch over. Yep, just in the nick of time, my friends, just in the nick of time. All right, well, we'll wait till that one dies, and then we'll rejoin. The Facebook died after an hour, you know, where you have to reset it and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of them just kicked off, but we'll wait till the other one kicks off, and then we'll resume our normal Facebook Live. Hey, thanks for being with us. Got a great show here for the next hour, the 10 o'clock hour, as we roll on here on this Saturday morning with the greatest hits of the 60s, 70s, and the 1980s. Come get you a big old slice of this, boys.
That's right, the whole pie.
Get the whole pie from the greatest hits. Donnie and Jazzy here on Lake Keowee Radio Online. Bam! Hit the music. And there you go. Pecan pie. I got the coffee over here. Boy, some pecan pie would be good about right now. Honey, I know you're listening in yonder into the reception area.
We need some
Pumpkin
Yeah.
pie.
Oh.
Let's do pumpkin pie instead of pecans. But right now, it's Pablo Cruz and what you gonna do on the greatest hits.
What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? So you're having trouble with your romance? Well, you better check it out before it goes, yeah. 'Cause you might not be seeing things just the way you should, and you don't recognize what everybody knows. What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? What you gonna do when she says goodbye? What you gonna do when she is gone? And all at once, you're ready to hang it up. 'Cause things didn't turn out the way you planned. Oh,
the greatest hits here on Lake Keowee Radio Online. Steam, nah, nah, hey, hey, give the poor pup some smacky mouth. And, what's the old saying? Send him on his way? Okay. Yep. That sounds like the episode of the Muppets. Yep. Oh, that sounded weird. Do it again. Yep. Hey, it don't take much to make us happy. It don't take much to make us happy around here. All right, I'm trying to get something set up here. I'm doing it live, so just bear with me here. Well, I can't read that. That's upside down. So.
Yeah, I read better upside down.
Oh,
I read a measuring tape upside down.
Oh, well, you're more talented than I am. I can't read. We're trying to do something special here now. I got to find it if it's on here. There is FaceTime. Okay. So now, let me go over here to my magic phone number. Okay, let me press this button here. Ah, there we go. Now, we're going to do this live. We're actually doing a birthday wish to someone that she has no idea we're about to do it because it's very special.
Oh, I like putting people on the spot.
Putting people on the spot there. And she actually celebrates a birthday today, and she turns 40 today. And you know what they always say, when you turn 40, you go downhill. But in my case, when I turned 21, I went straight down the toilet. So, all right, so there we go. Let's press that button. Okay.
I passed 50, you know.
Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. All right, 864. I'm not going to give the number out on the air. Beep. 9, beep. And 27. Beep.
If you need some air, I got this number for y'all.
There we go. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to do video,
One
too.
ringy dingy.
All right, here we go. You ready?
2 ringy dingies.
Okay. Let's see if that's there.
Oh, here it goes.
Here it
I
goes.
hear that.
Here it goes. All right, Donnie, come over and get in here. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, you're live.
You're on the spot now.
You're on the spot now. You are live. Hello there. This is Laura Smith, by the way, and she is the supervisor of the Seneca Area Transportation School District, Oconee County. But you have something special today, and that we want to do something special for you. We want to sing happy birthday to you since you're the big 40 now. 40,
Yay,
right?
thank you.
You're 40. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Everybody join in.
Everybody join in now. So we want to wish you a happy birthday. And if you like, this is archived on the website. You can go back and play it.
As many times
Watch
as you
as
want.
many times as you want. That we actually wish you a 40th birthday. You'll never forget this 40th birthday, waking up to seeing me and Donnie.
Well, you know what made it better is your little pig hat.
Oh, what would
Have you seen the one on Facebook?
No,
yet?
that's
I gotta get it.
That's Bud's pig hat, by the way. By the way, Bud's going to be a superstar if you didn't know. The Oconee Humane Society is doing a
kicked me out.
story about Bud because they're doing their annual fundraiser coming up in the month of October, and Bud is going to be making some celebrity appearances around Oconee County.
Oh, I can't wait to see him.
It's going to be cool. Well, we wanted to wish you a happy...
Thank y'all.
You're more than welcome, and we hope that you can celebrate many more. Tell Eli and every the family we said hello.
I sure will. Thank you. Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we just made her day, and it worked. How about that?
Hey, was she cooking?
I don't know. Do I smell bacon? I smell bacon at Conroe's Creek.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Oh, you're going to have that stuck in my head all day long.
Mano.
Uh-oh. Donnie, guess what I have found?
Yep.
No, not that one. But
Okay, all right, folks,
I
look
found
here.
it. Here we go.
Every time this gets in your head, you got to sing it all day long. I'll be singing it to cruise in.
Here we go. You ready? Mahamada.
Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
Kind of looks like you, Donnie.
I know. That's what I sound like.
All right, there you go. So
Okay,
get
that
that
is in your head
That
on
is
a
in your
Saturday
head
morning.
all day. So on the Muppets, what was the yip 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 ones? What were they?
That was just type in yip 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 yip.
Yip 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 yip.
We looking, folks. We gonna put stuff in your head today that you won't never.
Yip yip yip. I don't think that's right, but I'm looking.
That ain't it.
Let
Yep,
me
yep.
at the Muppets.
YEP.
Is it YUP?
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. YUP?
That's well, try it. YEP or YUP?
YUP. Yep, yep,
Because
yep,
that's what I do when I get up in the morning.
Oh, wait a minute. I just saw it. Yep, that's it.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, 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 yep. Here.
Oh, here it
The
is.
Martians.
Oh, here we
It's
are.
the Martians.
Oh,
Yep, here we go.
Get
All right.
that phenomena out of your head now.
Yeah,
'Cause here
yeah.
comes. Yep, 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 yep,
Yep, yep, yep, yep, yep, yep, yep. Oh, there it is. It's the Martians.
Now that sounds more like us.
That's us. That's me and you. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. That's us. That's us doing the show.
Earth.
Earth. Lake Keowee.
Look.
Boy, that telephone's
Have you ever used one of those telephones? Y'all can't see it,
You
but
can't
it's a
see it.
rotary
Hello.
dial.
Greetings.
Hold on.
Greetings. Greetings. Hello. Hi there.
A rotary dial telephone.
Nope.
Nope, 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 nope.
Book. Earth book. Earth book. Yip.
Yip, 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 yip.
Now you know why we were saying that earlier.
Hey, I know radio stations sound like this.
Yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
Yep, 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 yep.
Call.
Call.
Why you pee?
Ow.
Why you pee?
Yep.
Yep, yep, yep.
Call.
All right, you want to do one more? No, we'll just do this one. There's one other one that's pretty cool too. If we're doing the Muppets,
We're doing the Muppet thing.
Yeah, we're
here
doing the
this
Muppet
hour.
thing. All right, here we go. You ready? Pigs in space. Oh boy, we've had a great show so far.
Time for some music now.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep,
Let's
yep.
get some Tommy James and the Shondells on the program, don't you think? Let's go to 69 was the year. Oh, this is a great song.
Hey, we need a remix.
What?
You know, we need the Manum and a yep, yep, yep,
Yep,
and
yep, 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 yep.
We need a whole remix of that whole thing.
Don't worry, we'll work on that. Here's Tommy James and the
Yeah,
Shondells
Tommy.
now.
Take care of us, Tommy.
Thank you.
hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover. Ah, will she come walking over? Now I'm waiting to show her crimson and clover. Over and over.
You Gotta Respect Yourself. Music air from the Staple Singers. Good stuff here for you on this Saturday morning. The greatest hits with Donnie and Jazzy Jeff here. Getting a big old slice of the pie.
Slice-alicious.
Slice-alicious this morning here on the program. That is that? You
gotta,
just make that word up.
Well, no, that is coming from the Randy Malasso dictionary of slicing. You know, it's the
Slice-alicious.
It's the pie dictionary.
Wait a minute. Did you just say the pie dictionary?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to see that.
Yeah, we got to get Randy Malasso to.
You know, he might be a good guest host one weekend.
Oh, he you know, actually, he's a drummer.
Yeah.
He's played in bands and a lot of, he's opened up for a lot of people. We was talking about that one day when I was in the nightclub business. I was telling who and all we was talking about and who and I've met over my years of DJing and stuff. He said, "Hey, I opened up for this guy and this guy," and I said, "What do you?" He said, "I'm a drummer. You know, we had a band and it's not country and not classic. It's rock. So he's a character. I think a lot of old Randy.
I got another song for you to get stuck in your head today.
Oh Lord,
I just want to see if you're ready.
We're moving on now.
To the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
You gonna build a 2-story?
Yeah, we're expanding.
To the east side.
Here it is. Listen.
We finally got a piece of
The pie, y'all.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying
Just to get up that hill.
Now we're up in the big leagues.
I mean, since we're the #1 rated online radio station in Oconee County now.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't know that, did you? I didn't even know that either.
Yeah. Hey, we moving on up.
We moving on up.
Well, you know, we talk about pie and getting a slice of the pie. But, you know, there's not a radio station around that has their built-in deep fryer
Oh, yeah.
on top of the freezer,
Wait a minute.
folks.
Wait a minute. Yeah. You got to look at this over here. Look at that.
Look at here.
There is a deep fryer. That sucker
That right
is
there.
full of oil.
That is a deluxe fried daddy.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm talking about? We
and-
was talking about cheese sticks, but you know what would be even better in there?
what's that?
Deep fried Twinkie or some Oreos. You know, it's all healthy.
Very much so.
Very much healthy. So I'm fishing run down to the DG.
The Kiwi DG.
The Kiwi Mall.
Yeah.
And because the KQT don't have them, and get some Twinkies and some Oreos and some funnel cake batter, and we fixing to have us carnival.
Oh boy.
Put a little confectioner sugar on that thing. Oh yeah, all fat free. 0 calories. We ain't counting them on Saturdays.
Did we quit counting calories on Saturdays?
Yeah, we don't count calories on Saturdays.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Is it still? Yeah. Okay. Well, since we're gonna have us a carnival,
We're gonna have that's junk food, so we need junk food junkie.
well, I was thinking about the show must go on from $3.99.
Okay, that too. Have you ever heard of junk food junkie?
Yes, I've heard of junk
That's my
food.
theme song.
You're a junk food junkie.
Yeah, you come in with a
Yeah.
Big Mac on your breath.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find that one.
Oh, that's easy to find.
I've got it in here, I think.
If you've never heard junk food junkie, and when you start your diet, that's what you got to play. So,
let's go to where's it at here?
bigger name coming in there.
Yeah, Riley Johnson's lovely wife,
Oh, Miss Carol Johnson.
Miss Carol Johnson. She's the other piece of the pie.
Yeah.
I got to go do work for her at about 1:00 today. I am flying the drone for her for a piece of property. She does good work, and she contacted me and said, "Could I help her?" And I said, "Sure, I'll be glad to come help you." Let's see. I don't even have that in there.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's where we're gonna have to go get that one.
You know, we was at the fire department one night. We hung out at the fire department all the time, which I live right beside the fire department. I am a fireman, so being so close, they said it's best you join. So we was out there cooking one night, and I said, "Come on, let's run to the dollar store. We gonna experiment." So I went out to the house, grabbed the Fry Daddy, put the oil in that sucker, and turned it on. We had Boston cream rolls, you name it. I just so happened Heavy gave me a bag of funnel cake mix. we was dipping everything, Snickers, you name it, we was dumping it in there. And later on that night, it was bad.
I can only imagine.
I tried every piece we cooked, but I hurt. And, yeah,
you ready, Donnie?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, so here we go.
Larry Groce.
Larry Groce, 1976, a top 9 hit.
You know I
Junk
love
Food
that
Junkie.
organic
That's my hero right
always
there.
I
ask
hear
for
you.
more. And they call me Mr. Natural. On down to the health food store. I only eat good sea salt. White sugar don't touch my lips. And my friends is always begging me to take them on macrobiotic trips. Yes, they are. Oh, but night I take out my strong box that I keep under lock and key. And I take it off to my closet where nobody else can see. I open that door so slowly, take a peek up north and south. Then I pull out a Hostess Twinkie and I pop it in my mouth. Yeah, in the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me. Well, at lunchtime you can always find me at the Whole Earth Vitamin Bar, just sucking on my plain white yogurt from a hand-thrown pottery jar. And sipping a little hand-pressed cider with a carrot stick for dessert. And wiping my face in a natural way on the sleeve of my peasant shirt. Oh, yeah. Ah, but when that clock strikes midnight and I'm all by myself, I work at combination on my secret hideaway shelf. And I pull out some Fritos corn chips, Dr. Pepper, and a old moon pie. Then I sit back in glorious expectation of a genuine junk food high. Then the next time I'm Mr. Natural. Oh yeah, in the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. Oh, but at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me. All right. My friends down at the commune, they think I'm pretty neat. Oh, I don't know nothing about arts and crafts, but I give them all something to eat. I'm a friend to old Yule Gibbons, and I only eat homegrown spice. I got a John Keats autographed Grecian urn filled up with my brown rice. Yes, I do. Oh, folks, but lately I have been spotted with a Big Mac on my breath, stumbling into a Colonel Sanders with a face as white as death. I'm afraid someday they'll find me just stretched out on my bed with a handful of Pringles potato chips and a ding-dong by my head. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me.
Oh, what a great one there. 1976 top 9 hit Billboard charts, and I'm a junk food junkie.
That's me.
With a big
Lord
back
have
on my
pity
breath.
on me.
Lord, have pity on me. What is it? Bless your heart.
Oh, gracious.
Great goodness gracious. Oh, boy. Well, I tell you what, this show, I never had any intentions where the show was heading, but boy, it's definitely heading somewhere. Yep, 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 yep. Muhammad Ali. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boy. Yeah, you never know what happens when we get together.
Oh, boy.
Well, speaking of getting together, time to do the weather forecast now. Let's all get together in unison now. Here we go.
Together for the weather. That's right.
Let's get together for the weather. Now, let's get a big old piece of this pie right here with the weather forecast. Well, the eyewitness weather is still overcast outside. I just looked out the Lake Keowee weather window and eyewitnessed the weather. For today, mostly cloudy. There's no chance of rain, but you never know. I mean, that lake effect, it could start snowing this afternoon. Mostly cloudy with high near 78 today. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Some patchy fog in the overnight hours. Low tonight around 63. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers after 3 p.m. And otherwise, partly sunny, high near 79. And then for Sunday night, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 65 coming up Sunday night. And then for Monday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 2 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 80. And then for Monday night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low of about 64. Well, right now, it's overcast. We're at 64 degrees from the beautiful Clemson Oconee International Airport right here on the shores of Lake Keowee. We're checking in again at 64 degrees on the outside. Oh, it's too cold. Yeah. What are we going to do when it does get
Forgot
cold?
my hoodie.
It felt good the early part of the week. Last weekend.
It was pouring rain Thursday night, and it was actually cold. I started to go over and hug that heater, But it was actually pretty cool. So, but it felt great.
It did feel pretty good.
It's good.
All righty. Well, we got all of that straightened out. I almost forgot about some things here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Not you. Don't forget.
I did. I almost forgot to program the rest of the day to run. And the reason being, because I've got to go do the drone work for Carol here at 1. So I got to program the rest of the day so it'll run and, it won't shut off the air and
Well,
stuff.
I may go home, sneak a little nap in.
Yeah.
And then load up and take off.
So,
go eat dinner and lunch in Walhalla.
Walhalla. Well, you could. Is the steakhouse cafeteria on your mind today?
Well, I had Mountain View last night.
Was it good?
Somebody asked me, so where are you going to eat? I said, Lakeview Steakhouse. I thought, they don't cook up there. That's a rest home. Lakeview.
There was a steakhouse a long time ago called Lakeview.
That's why I said Lakeview. But then I got thinking, I said, that's a rest home. But
where was it at? Right across the movie theater, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember hearing that name a long time ago. So. But
what was it before?
It was good. I had scallops last night. Blackened scallops.
Oh.
And a sweet tater.
Sweet tater.
You gotta have a little sweet tater in my scallops.
You gotta have a little sweet tater.
Yeah, if I'd have had that there for deep fryer last night, I'd have had me a deep fried sweet tater.
Oh, gotta get that sweet tater.
A little bit of butter and a brown sugar.
I love the brown sugar.
A lot of brown sugar.
A lot of brown sugar.
Extra twist on that knob on that shot too.
I need to show you a show that's on Facebook.
But yeah, I'm gonna load up and head to Walhalla and get a bite to eat, and meet Mr. Pace up there, and get set up.
Well, Donnie's going to be flying that one solo by himself.
I don't know if I can handle it.
I don't know. I think you can. Donnie, I have all the confidence and faith in the world that you can do. You can do it for you there. So you keep eyeing that cooker over there.
I'm telling you,
I've got some
food. Food really amazes me. As you can tell, I'm a food connoisseur.
Well, Donnie, I've got some cheese sticks. I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, we can cook you up something, cheese sticks or deep fried corn, or have you ever tried deep fried corn?
Oh yeah, I
stuff.
try. Man, look at me.
You are the king of trying. Yeah,
I'll try anything
once. I'll try anything once. Well, maybe twice. I don't know. Once or twice. 3 times a lady.
Yeah,
because I love
you.
Yeah. Okay.
How good stuff is,
Yeah. By the way, today's show brought to you by guess who? Magic Takes Flight. And if you're thinking about booking your Walt Disney vacation, now would be a perfect time to contact the good folks at Magic Takes Flight. And it's very easy to get a hold of them. They have a Facebook page. We would love for you to go like them on the Facebook page. Do that now. Do a search for Magic Takes Flight, like them on Facebook, or check out their website at magictakesflight.com. That's magictakesflight.com. And get someone that knows how to book your next trip to the Disney resort and can help you along the way, making sure that you save the most amount of money. Anything else?
Oh, I'm good. I'm
just
reading my messages here.
Oh, you just checking?
I'm double tasking.
Oh, okay.
Multitasking.
Okay.
Here.
Well, excuse me. Let me get back to my commercial. I thought you had something to. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But anyway, Magic Takes Flight, proud sponsor here of Lake Keowee Radio Online, and they're the official corporate title sponsor of the Greatest Hits. So how about that? But magictakesflight.com. Book your Walt Disney vacation now and find out how you can save tons and tons and tons of money by going through an agent that knows the ins and outs of when it comes to traveling, particularly with Walt Disney. And I believe that Mrs. Starfish can tell you for a fact, if she was here, that they do wonderful work, because she's been down there several times, Miss Starfish, and she's a character to have around.
Yeah, I met her at the Jeep Fest. Yeah, she came up and sat in with you.
Yep, she came and sat in with me, and she was while I was doing the show last Saturday, she was playing with her Lego set. So before we had to get off, we had to show how she built Legos, and she had to describe them. She's such a one. If I had a daughter, that's what I would want to have right there. I'd like to have Miss Starfish if I had a daughter, but I don't have a daughter that I know of.
Me either.
That's a good thing. Real good thing, isn't it?
I started to post on Daughter Day. You know.
Yeah, meet my daughter. It's me.
Happy Daughter's Day.
Happy Daughter's Day to every daughter. 10:39. It is 20 away from the top of the hour, 11 o'clock, and time flies when you're having such a good time. It's just like this show song right here. Not show, but song.
That's one of them things.
Here you go. I got you one, Donnie. Oh, the show must go on. Three Dog Night from 1974. And in a story somewhere that I read, this almost was one of the most hated songs of the 1970s, but I like it. My most hated song, you guessed it, Muskrat Love. Get you a piece of that pie. Nothing like it in the whole wide world. The show must go on without me tonight. Oh, but you, hey, Donnie, you can do it. I have all the faith and confidence in you. You know all about. I think you can. Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah. Don't I have to give you something tonight? You need
hotspot.
You need internet tonight. Okay.
Yeah, because there's no internet up there.
All right, I got to go up here and figure out which phone. I got, this is the technology.
I'm going to get signed
here.
up to get that hotspot.
You do.
I need it.
You do need
when
that.
We go somewhere, we got to have a hotspot.
Well, basically what we're talking about is Visible Wireless, and they're one of our advertiser sponsors here. If you're looking for a low-cost, affordable solution, now this is a prepaid service, but it works off Verizon Wireless. So they're the subsidy. They actually own this company. For the most part, it's a pretty good deal. You get unlimited talk, text, and the data, but you also get unlimited hotspot. Now, that hotspot will work for one device. But that's okay, because if you're connected to your computer, it's unlimited. I'm serious. It's unlimited. It doesn't cost anything extra. They don't cap the speeds. You get unlimited internet, high-speed 4G LTE internet. And right now, if you're interested, I can send you a code, a link, and you can get that for $30. Now, they have several phones that you can choose from. The lowest model they've got, I think, is like $59.99. It's a good phone. It's decent. It's nothing slow or sluggish. It's a really good phone. And see, that's how we operate Lake Keowee Radio Online. We have two up here. I have two of the services that have the unlimited hotspot. So that's how we stream the video. That's what you're looking at right now. When you watch the video stream, that's coming off of the visible wireless hotspot option. And again, it's $30. So if you're interested, you can email me and I'll send you a link. It's jazzyjeff@lkradio.online. And then I can hook you up. But it does work. It works very well, I might add. And it works great, particularly when we're out on the field and we need internet access quick and easy. But again, for just one device, it works perfectly fine. So
yeah,
I'm
fortunate downtown. I got plenty of internet.
Yeah, you got plenty of internet.
Net Doctors internet.
That's right. Net Doctors. That's number 882-1650. 882-1650. Net Doctors. Providing internet services to certain parts of Oconee County. Now, what you need to do if you're interested in learning how you can get high-speed internet, let me tell you do. Call that number, 882-1650, and give them the information. You'll either talk to Samuel or someone else in the office and tell them you just would like to get a site survey to see if you can get the over-the-air high-speed internet. And we are hooking up customers as fast as we can get out and hook them up, because basically we understand and everybody else understands that not a lot of folks have access to high-speed internet, and what they have access to, well, I don't know how to say it, but it's not good. And I'm trying to be nice here. It's just not good. But again, request a site survey. We'll come out and take a look and see if we can get you high-speed internet to your home. Again, the number 882-1650, and that's good for Oconee County and parts of the central area, too. We now have expanded over into Pickens County, but 882-1650, that's the number. Net Doctors, located downtown Seneca, and they're a proud sponsor here of Lake Keowee Radio Online. Thanks for getting that out of the way. Moving on this morning.
Right. Got to get that in there.
Got to get that in there. All right, let's see what we got to get in here. We got to get music. Let's get John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John up to the microphone. They're going to sing a tune for the year 1978 and from the movie Grease. And hey, baby, you're the one I want with the greatest hits.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart I must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. The one I need. Oh yes indeed. If you filled with affection, you're too shy to convey.
have a girl.
I have a girl. Tell me what you want to do. I have a girl. I like that. I have a girl. I like that.
Sorry, and one part of it is something like, I have a girl.
Misunderstood lyrics from Donnie, Bigun, White. Yeah.
I misunderstand a lot. When you're in the car singing it, them lyrics don't matter. It's what you sing.
Are you well known down in downtown Ivor?
Well, I used to stay down there on the weekends when I worked in nightclubs. So,
doing the nightclub
They
thing.
wouldn't let me drive home so late. So. I looked like I was about like I was yesterday. I was about ready to fall over. So they said, "You're going on with us."
Oh man, I like that. I've a girl.
Right. New song.
New
That's
song.
coming on.
What's coming on? Well,
Come on in here, bud. Come on in, bud.
Bud just opens up the
we
door.
talked about Ivor girl and Bud come in. Where's he from?
Bud is actually from the Catahoula parish of Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's one of those Catahoula dogs.
Hey, boo.
Yeah, he loves it. He has a pig hat he wears.
Yeah.
Of course, Bud's big problem is pigs, of course. That got him in jail when he went to the Oconee Animal Shelter. Yeah, but Bud's got a good story, and we can't wait to share it, right, Bobo? He loves just sitting in here. He says, I can't get my head.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, there we go. Scratch.
Where'd it go?
Oh,
Crank that motorcycle.
Crank that
boy.
motorcycle up. By the way, we played a song earlier from Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. And did you know that Olivia Newton-John is celebrating her birthday today? She was born in 1948 on this date, so that would make her 72 years of age. How about that?
That makes us feel old.
Well, no, but she still looks pretty as
she
ever.
does.
Yeah,
Well,
Olivia
you
Newton-John
got
still
that
looks.
kind of money. You can look any way
You
want
look
to.
any way you want. If you don't believe me, just look at Priscilla Presley.
I had that kind of money. Imagine what I'd look like. No, quit imagining. Quit imagining. Just don't go there.
Instead of Donnie, it's Denise.
Hi.
Good morning.
It's the Denise Morning Show on the Greatest Hits. Talk to Denise.
Boy, you could catfish some people with that.
Hey, I got that. I got my grandpa voice. I can't do it right now because my. But oh boy.
Have you ever heard me do the Bill Clinton?
No.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
It's
I did not have sex with Monica. I'm telling you, I did not have sex with her. I listen to the greatest hits all the time. I've never been a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Oh boy. Yeah, if I had money, if I had that kind of money, it wouldn't be to change me. That was for sure. Yeah. I got big dreams.
I've got big dreams.
Hey, I showed you that picture of that Brunswick stew.
Oh yeah,
she's watching right now. So
who is that?
That's Miss Stacy in Calhoun Falls.
Down in
Excuse me.
Calhoun Falls.
I got it.
Well,
that's
now
where
wait a minute. Lounsville is a famous place.
It is, but she's from the big town of Calhoun Falls.
Do you know
that's where chrome come from? Duct tape on cars.
Oh boy,
that's at Calhoun Falls chrome. But no, I told her, I said, when you're making that Brunswick stew, I like to have some of that stuff. So, all right, Stacy, get to cooking. I'll cook the barbecue. You cook the Brunswick stew.
Oh, I got to see if I can find it.
Uh-oh, we're hunting for a song now.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
Someone asked me the other day, if you hit the lottery, what would your dream be? I said, well, my dream is to have a cabin on the river, off to myself, just quiet. Just off, not to myself, but just off of the beaten path, just quiet.
You know why Lounsville was so important back in the day?
Lounsville was a big city back in the day, and it burned.
Well, back in the early 90s, it was even bigger. Do you remember this?
Oh.
Do you remember this?
I remember this. The dump truck.
Yep, they put him in a dump truck and Dole Cannon drove away. Now, let me stop it just a second because I need to let folks know this is a part of Oconee history if you're not aware of what happened. All right, so Mr. Cannon was on the work release program serving his time at the Oconee Detention Center.
He was a trustee.
And he did drive a dump truck. And this was back in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, maybe about around 89, 90, I think was the year. But anyway, it was Oconee County's biggest prison break ever, and it's never happened since.
They done away with. No,
I think they
still have trustees.
They do, and there are some great trustees, and we're going to share a story about Bud. But Dole Arthur Cannon was from Salem, South Carolina, and he actually put Lounsville on the map because he was cited more places than Elvis Presley. He evaded them for many months until he was captured one day by a Pickens County deputy sheriff cutting grass in his mama's front yard over in Central. But it went for months and months. You just had to live that history here. And for a lot of the folks that don't remember it, there was a song that was recorded, and it was by the Sluter Brothers. You remember it?
Yep.
So we're going to go back this morning and play a little history this morning.
Here's a song we wrote about a
Desperado from Oconee County.
Up in the northwest corner of South Carolina where the Blue Ridge Mountains begin to drop back down to earth. But to tell the story, we have to back up a year before because the sheriff, that's Mr. Earl
Holcomb,
and the county supervisor,
Norman
that's
Crane.
Mr. Norman Crane, were fussing and feuding over who should be in charge of the county jail, otherwise known as the Oconee County Detention Center. I never could figure out why either one of them wanted it. But politicians being what they are, well, let's move on. Well, they couldn't settle it among themselves, so they decided to leave it to the discretion of the voters and have a referendum.
I remember this, Donnie.
Make a long story short, the supervisor won the squeaker and became the proud landlord.
Oh,
of the
my
county
God,
jail.
I remember this.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the State Department of Corrections transfers Doyle Cannon from the state pen to
You guessed it.
You guessed it. Oconee County Detention Center. There, he becomes a trustee and drives around in a dump truck. By the way, did I mention he was serving 37 years for voluntary manslaughter and solicitation of murder? Some say he's guilty, some say he's innocent. I ain't got no idea. I'm just here to tell
They
the
need to
story.
put this in the Oconee History
We served
Museum.
10 years good behavior, and then one day he just got in his dump truck and
Drove away.
Parked that sucker out in the country, hit the woods, took off like a streaky Hank, and they ain't caught him yet.
Oh, my
They
gosh.
chased Doyle Cannon all over Highcliffe, South Carolina, with hundreds of men and dogs and heat-seeking helicopters. Lately, that boy's been sighted in more places than Elvis Presley. Well, I reckon when that music comes around again, we'll just jump in there and do what we come here to do in the first place.
Oh, my God, Donnie. This just brings back, got tears in my eyes.
From the town of Old Salem came a mountain man one day. They put him on the chain gang, said they locked him up to stay. But the folks of Oconee still talk about that day. They put him in a dump truck, and Doyle Cannon drove away. Doyle Cannon drove away. To the scene there came a man with eyes as cold as steel. Somebody cut the cords, 'cause I don't like the deal. Earl Holcomb was the sheriff, but he wouldn't take the blame. Doyle Cannon ain't my boy, he belongs to Norman Crane. Belongs to Norman Crane.
Does that not bring back memories?
He drove away, he drove away. They put him in a dump truck, and Doyle Cannon drove away. Doyle Cannon
Oh, my gosh, I feel
drove
like crying.
away. Meanwhile in the woods and Oconee Hills, Doyle Cannon still a-roaming, going where he will. The sheriff put out a dragnet with bloodhounds on his trail, said he wouldn't rest till Doyle Cannon's back in jail. Doyle Cannon's back in jail. It seems that Doyle Cannon was getting help from his kin. The sheriff sent out his deputies with words to bring them in. They brought in his cousins and his brothers to face the law. And then one dark and rainy day, they brought in his mom. They brought in his mom. If you're ever in
Now, here's the part I was telling you about,
or
Donnie.
down in Lounsville town, you'd better keep open aisles, door cannons on the lamb. His story has no moral.
Well, the story did have an end, and he went back to serve his time and was released many years later. And to my knowledge, Doyle Cannon is no longer with us.
That's what I was fixing to ask.
I don't believe he is.
Has ever been a follow-up.
No, I
because
don't.
I guess, it wasn't that popular, but,
Yeah.
it is the thing. I just wonder how old he was when he was back then.
Yeah, he passed away.
Because that's been, what, 30, well, it's been
30 years.
30-something years? Yeah.
It would be 30 years.
Because I was at City. I started at the City, and it wasn't long after I started.
It would have been 30 years this year. It was 1990.
I've been working at the City for about 3 years when that happened.
I mean, that song was played all
They
over
made
the
us
country.
take all the keys out of our dump truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That song right there was played all over the country, but it was the Sluter brothers that put that together back in 1990. They sold cassettes at every convenience store in Oconee County. But that's just a part of Oconee history right there. That did happen. It was a true story. But like I was telling you, Jennifer up at the Oconee Oconee Heritage Museum, they ought to put a little thing in there with a blow up a wax figure of Dole Arthur Cannon, a little miniature dump truck right beside him, and have that song. You go up and press play on it. I just think that's just does something to my heart right there, Donnie. It gets me right here every time. Stacy Fleming checks in. She says, we can start up a catering business.
Yeah.
Well, if the radio falls through, Donnie, we can sling barbecue for a living.
Wee.
Wee-haw! I need some roasted pig, baby. Oh, I got barbecue ribs on my mind, Donnie. I need some barbecue in my life. I just need
Well, I got some in the refrigerator.
Okay, good. When you're on your way, bring them back up here.
I got one for Sue and one for another friend.
I got you. 4 minutes after the hour of 11 o'clock here on Lake Keowee Radio Online. It's
that
Queen.
Barbecue makes me feel
good.
Sunshine, and I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really
by day. I did snow and rain and the bright sunshine. Dragging the line, dragging the line. My dog Sam eats purple flowers. Ain't got much, but what we got towers. But we dig snow and rain and the bright sunshine. Dragging the line, dragging the line. Dragging the line, dragging the line. I feel fine. I'm talking about peace of mind. I'm gonna take my time. I'm getting the good side. Dragging the line, dragging the line. Dragging the line, dragging the line. Loving the free and feeling spirit of hugging a tree when you get near it. Digging the snow and the rain and the bright sunshine. Dragging the line, dragging the line. Dragging the line, dragging the line. I feel fine. I'm talking about peace of mind. I'm gonna take my time. I'm getting the good side. Dragging the line, dragging the line. 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 Dragging the line, dragging the
Dragging the line. Dragging the line. Dragging the line. Dragging the line. Dragging the line.
give me some of that Jeffy loving.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Spencer Davis Group, 1968.
That's
Oh, that's good stuff there. Just ask anybody about that Jeffy love. Get a big old piece of that Jeffy pie. Oh, me, oh, my. Well, Donnie, we have reasons to celebrate today. You want me to tell you why?
Why's that?
Well, you were talking about cooking over there.
Yeah.
But today is Better Breakfast Day to create awareness that eating a healthy breakfast can get you and your family on the track to making healthier choices throughout the day and help curb overeating at other meals. Now, you know, I'm such a big proponent of eating a good breakfast that I usually have 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know,
I had mine this morning.
Yeah, two or three Egg McMuffins, some hash browns.
Oof.
Do you watch? There's a video that I watch on YouTube. Kent Rollins, the cowboy cooker.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched any of his cooking?
I've seen that, yeah.
Oh, he cooked last week some of these homemade Egg McMuffins with these big old thick ham steaks. Gosh, I'm sitting in bed the other night just drooling. I mean, the big old egg with that thick old ham steak and cheese and that golden toasted English muffin. Oh, man. I'm hungry, Donnie. Can you tell? Yep.
I love some cooking like that. I actually, I'm going to pick up a cast iron pot. I don't know how big it is. It's big, and we're going to build us a rack up and underneath it to. The proper way is use wood, but you know, to get better, you use gas, and you can keep the temperature controlled. But I want to cook a big old stew in that pot.
So get to you about stew time.
Yeah. Oyster stew, salmon stew, soups. I love cooking soup. So.
I love a good oyster stew.
Oh, I do. I fix it at the fire department. Usually when cooler weather hits, I start making soups at the fire department instead of cooking, you know, what we usually cook. Something that what I usually do when I cook salmon stew, I cook salmon patties, but I'm going to try something else. So somebody asked me the other day, said, have you ever tried tuna patties?
No, I can't.
I love tuna.
I do too. Now Lori doesn't. Now Monkey Monster doesn't like tuna, but I do. I like tuna. I like the tuna casserole with Duke's mayonnaise and the noodles, or not the noodles, but the elbow macaroni. Yeah. I used to eat that all the time. That was one of my favorites. Is tuna casserole.
I'm thinking about next week. I'm going to make me some tuna patties.
Let me know how that turns out.
Oh, yeah.
Let me know how it turns out.
I love them.
Now, to go on with Better Breakfast Day, it's also National Pancake Day.
See, take that tuna patty and put it in between 2 pancakes.
You out of your mind.
It's like a McGriddle.
I'm loving it.
Get your tuna patty today
at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Hey, that's like people using honey buns. I mean, donuts as buns for hamburgers.
Oh no!
We tried it.
That is abuse of a donut.
But you know, I split it. We split the donuts in half and put them on the grill. Somebody's probably chiming in now and saying, "Oh," but I'm wanting to make a peach cobbler with donuts.
That I would eat.
Yeah.
I think that would be good.
Get you some good, fresh, Krispy Kreme donuts, or the donut wagon. Look at there. See? Look at there. Who's that?
Matt just sent this to me. Pastor Matt just sent this to me. It's a lemon cream pie from Al's Oasis, South Dakota.
Oh, see, we can jump in the Tahoe and run right over there.
Why don't I just fly the drone?
Yeah, pick it up and bring it back.
And by the way, Mrs. Starfish says hi to us this morning.
Good morning, Starfish.
I don't know. Something about that does look good.
Oh, it does. It does.
Well, anyway, so remember, it's National Pancake Day, served with a variety of syrups and jams and all sorts of good. Now, this is something that I don't like. I know people that put Nutella on their pancakes.
What is that?
Nutella? Yeah. That's chocolate.
Peanut butter.
That's chocolate hazelnut creamy spread in a can, and I hate it. I do not like Nutella. Everybody else, I want peanut butter, real chocolate. If you're going to do that, just give me some of that Vegemite down in Australia. Have you ever eaten that Vegemite? No, Lord gosh.
Let me tell you a little story here, since you're talking about Nutella.
Okay.
You know, a guy went out on a date with a girl one night. And this is a story,
this is going far.
Good,
okay, here we go.
This might gross you out. I don't know, but anyway, they got back and they was going to sit down and talk and watch some TV. And he goes into the kitchen and he pulls out this Nutella because it's, you know, and puts it on the side of his shoe. Well, he hobbles back in there the best he can and sits down and he throws his leg up to cross his leg and he said, "Oh, no." He said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Look what I've done. I've done stepped in something." Is that what I think it is? And he throwed his leg up there and he swiped it and he said, "Yep, that's what it is."
What did she do?
Oh, Lord. He said she went nuts. He said, no, it's Nutella.
That sounds like something that I would do. I mean, really, seriously.
Boy, but wouldn't that, I mean, couldn't you see? I mean, they've been out a couple of times. You throw your foot up there and you just swipe it with your fingers. Yep, that's Nutella.
Oh, well, here's another good one today, Donnie, since we're into reasons to celebrate, to party. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is World Contraception Day.
Oh. Get your pancakes.
Trojan man. Yep, it's to raise awareness about contraception and safe sex. Odd contraceptives used throughout the history have included crocodile dung.
Condiments.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Odd contraceptives that have been used throughout history have included crocodile dung, animal intestines, blacksmith water, lemon diaphragms, and brewed tea with beaver testicles.
Oh, Lord.
Just go buy a condom. I mean, that's just Dollar General sells them.
Got you another story since you said that.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
Here's
this I
another one.
know because I know the guy, and I'm not going to say his name.
Here we go. This is a true story.
It's very true.
Okay, go ahead.
Him and his girlfriend at the time went out to eat, and the waitress in a local restaurant on Ramcat Alley. Back in the day, it was what was it? I can't remember. It was not Chop House. One before that. I can't remember.
What, J. Peters?
J. Peters, I think it was.
Yeah.
So they go up, they put him up top, and the waitress comes to the table, and he orders, and the girl orders, and she said, "Would you like some condiments?" He said, "Do what?" He didn't know what condiments were. He said, "You asking me that for?" Would you like?
Pardon me, sir, but would you like some condiments?
Oh, boy.
Do you need a condiment for your straw?
Oh. We got a kick out of that. I would never tell nobody, but he told us. So he probably can't listen. He's headed to Georgia. Right now, so we get a kick out of him sometimes the way he does stuff. So.
Oh my gosh,
he's a close friend, so I can do that. He would probably be laughing right now if he heard it.
If he heard it,
would you like some condiments, sir?
Pardon me, sir, but would you like some condiments with your straw? We practice safe drinking around here.
All right, on the music.
No, we got one other thing.
Uh-oh.
Now, don't look, don't.
Oh, you gonna?
I've got a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's been a morning.
It has been a morning. I mean, we've played the gamut of everything this morning. Okay, what's going on here? The computer is froze. Let's redo it. Okay, try it now. Okay, it was on this date in 1964 that this television show debuted. Do you know which one it is?
No, because I wasn't even born then.
When were you born?
66.
66. Well, you watched it.
I was voted on.
You were voted on?
Yeah, November the 4th.
November the 4th.
Yeah, they elected to have me.
Oh, they elected to have you. Oh, that's different, Donnie. They elected to have you. Oh, that's even different. All right, here we go. It was, let's see if this is it. Let's see if this is it. I believe it is, Donnie. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1964. Come on.
It's buffering.
I need to call Net Doctors at 882-1650 for high-speed internet for your home in certain parts of Oconee County. That's 1865, 882-1650. Sorry, 882-1650. Boy, this is getting bad around here.
It must be a big one.
Yeah. It just keeps it's kind of like the whirls, the squirrels are going around and around. Oh, there we go. Maybe got it now. Let's see.
I used to watch that all the time.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, it was this date, 1964, that it aired in black and white. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this hopping port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailor man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tough. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. The minnow would be lost. The ship's aground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, a movie star, Professor and Mary Ann, here on Gilligan's Island. You know, Alan Hill reminds me of a local radio station owner.
Yeah.
You know who I'm referring to.
Oh, yeah.
11:23 now. As we keep the music rolling along, I thought I would just share that with you, bringing back a few.
Sing along.
Yeah, we all sang along. So what's next theme song we're going to start playing?
Oh, no. Let's see.
We could do the A-Team.
Yeah.
Crack Commando.
Hey, when I was over cooking at the rescue squad, we watched Moving On.
Uh-huh.
It was on Netflix,
Yeah.
I guess it was.
Yeah.
We watched Moving On. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we could do that. Let's just sing a song right now from 67. Martha Reeves and the Vandellas
Some real
now.
music here.
Yeah. The good stuff.
But this boy, he's coming around.
Hopping aboard the Love Train. There is the OJs here on the Greatest Hits. 11:30 right now. 30 more minutes to go. Coming up here at top of the hour. K-Todd 80s on the way. The Crash Man this afternoon at 2. And then tonight we go into the 70s. 5 great hours of 70s rock and roll music while Donnie is doing the cruising thing at Main Street, Walhalla, South Carolina, starting at 5 o'clock.
That's right.
Donnie's going to be there. Jazzy Jeff will not. But I'll be back, and we will be back October for the final one up there. We may, I know that they're having the festival and stuff, but there's another business up there that's asked me to come up and do something earlier, so we might do 2 for 1. I may do one business up there that's wanting to broadcast their store and stuff, and then move on down and do the cruise in. So we'll let you know about that coming up. As we mentioned earlier in our program, coming up in October, if you haven't checked out our Facebook, it is available on our Facebook, by the way. The Oconee Humane Society, which we believe wholeheartedly in and what they're doing. Donnie and I have been helping the Oconee Humane Society for many, many years. And as a matter of fact, we were kind of the first to get involved and help them back about, 5-6 years ago when they started doing you were doing it a little bit longer before I was.
I was. They contacted me, and the guy said, we don't like announcing.
Yeah.
So you got the sound system down here. Come down here and help us out. I'd be more than glad to. And I met Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Think the world of her.
Yeah, I do too.
Great lady.
I do too. Angel does a wonderful job.
I've done it for 2 years, and then
I joined you.
I got hooked up with you. Yep. We was doing the morning show one morning at your house.
Yeah, when the studio was at the house. Yes.
And why don't we just do the show live down there and bring it? And that struck it, and it's been that way.
It's been that way ever since.
Yeah, I think this year because
COVID
took over this year.
Yeah.
And so next year we hope to have that. I'm sure they are. They always do
it's
very
a fun
good.
time. We have a great time. We always have a great time.
It gets bigger and better. Any show you do, it gets bigger and better. It's just like Walhalla today.
Mm-hmm.
That show is growing. So,
it is. It's growing, and I think they do it again next year. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things at Walhalla that are growing that they're working hard to try to do with more and more events. And again, it just takes a little bit of time to get folks accustomed to, that Walhalla has these, events, and that's coming. But Wags and Whiskers Week for the Oconee Humane Society will be featuring the Ungala. It starts October the 9th through the 16th. It's a way to celebrate the shelter pets with a fun virtual and live events. Now, October the 9th, Wags and Whiskers, the Wine Yappy Hour, will be taking place from 7 till 10 p.m. at Partners in Wine, which is located at 115 East Main Street there in downtown Walhalla. Then coming up on October the 13th, it is the Barks and Brews Yappy Hour from 4 until 9 p.m. at the Keowee Brewing Company, located there downtown Seneca, East Main Street there. October the 14th, the Ungala All-Day Facebook event. Now, this is where you will get to see Bud. Bud has a video that they're putting together of Bud. And you'll be able to join Facebook for stories celebrating their success. And, of course, Bud is a huge success. I mean, honestly, he was there almost 1 year in the shelter, and we adopted him about 2 weeks in January, right after Henry had passed away. And he has just become kind of like the unofficial spokesman of the Humane Society. And as I mentioned earlier, we talk about things, the trustees, the inmates that work up there at the Humane Society. Bud has a story. And Bud's story was that, Christy Neighbors, who's the animal control officer up there. You know Christy.
Yeah, I know Christy.
Christy was the one that had to go pick Bud up out where he was, where he was at. And Bud had no socialization skills, but Bud got in trouble because, the owners that had him just let him run, do whatever, and he got in a little trouble. So it was either, you let us take him, or, it's over.
Yeah.
But Christy saw something in Bud that I think was remarkable, in that she could tell that Bud possibly could become a dog. He could be adopted, but he had to have a lot of work. So the story goes is that there was 2 inmates, and I won't mention their names. I know their names, but of course they're serving time and they're working at the animal shelter. Well, these 2 state trustees took Bud and started working with him. They started socializing him. They started working with him on his habits. They worked with him nonstop. It was just for almost it was about 8.5 months that these 2 inmates worked with him, from the time he came in till the time he left. And the job that these two state inmates done was remarkable. And when I found out about that story, they were sad to see Bud go. They loved that dog. They loved Bud because Bud brought them joy, brought them a little bit of happiness. You know, they're doing their time, but they committed a crime. They're doing their time. But Bud brought them a little bit of happiness. So before COVID struck and when we adopted him, and I found out the whole complete story of Bud, I told Christy, I said, I'll tell you what, let me get him settled in about 2 weeks. I'll bring Bud back up there and let him see, you know, the inmates that work with him, the trustees that work with him. So I did that. And about 2 weeks later, that Saturday, right after we got off the show, Lori and I took Bud back up to the animal shelter, up to the Humane Society. And the two inmates were outside at the corner. They were working. And Bud saw them. And I just let Bud go. And Bud went right over to those two inmates, and he showed his appreciation to those inmates for they saved his life. Those two inmates saved his life. And that's the story of Bud. And not only did Bud save their life, I think Bud saved our life a little bit. I think because of the grieving process that we had for Henry, me losing Henry, because Henry and I we were thick as thieves. But Henry was an Oconee alum dog. He was a Humane Society dog. And Lori and I had been looking at him for weeks, you know, even before Henry died. You know, we just kept looking at the dogs and kind of like, okay, he's a cute one. And, you know, he kept coming up on the screen all the time. Bud did. And it was kind of weird when we pulled in for the first time to go pick him up. Guess who's in the fence out there? That dog, Bud. And it's just like he looked at us and said, well, where you been? I'm ready to go. 45 minutes after meeting Bud, we went into the playroom with Bud. It was done. I mean, I knew he was coming home, and you could tell he was just so nonchalant. Okay, time to go. And he'd almost been there 1 year. No one, and we were the only ones that looked at him. And, you know, kind of done our research, and we figured out, okay, he's a Catahoula. So what is Catahoulas? And then all that other stuff. It's a great breed of dog. But they like pork. They love pig. That's their dog. That's what they do. They in Louisiana Parish, they're trained as they're a state dog. The Catahoula is the Louisiana state dog. And they're trained to wrestle pigs. That's what they do. And, of course, Bud has that little pig in him. But he has turned into a wonderful dog. And it's because of Oconee Humane Society, these are the stories that they need to tell. And I was very thankful when they contacted me about telling the story of Bud. And again, that's going to be coming up on October 9th through the 15th. The Jazz on the Alley will be a silent auction, and we do know that Bud will be one of the dogs there at that one. So if you hadn't met Bud, we'd love you can meet Bud. He's a big old baby doll. Reminds me a lot of Henry. Mm-hmm. He really does. He loves his treats, his trips, and he just fell right in, and here he is. He's been in here half the morning with us, just laying down, sleeping, and enjoying the show.
He's
with
doing
us.
what I'd like to be doing right now.
Exactly, sleeping.
Laying down asleep.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I can't whistle a tune, but Tim just checks in. Okay. All right. That's Tom, by the way, not Tim. I always get Tim and Tom mixed up. But Tom checks in, the Andy Griffith Show theme. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that one.
I think Tom will be up there this evening. So we'll see you up there, Tom.
In Mayberry 1. Well, Mayberry 1 was out around Oconee County last night.
Batman was out, too. So.
I saw that. Is that a local guy that has that, or that somebody?
I want to say 6 Mile area, I think.
Okay.
Tom can tell us more about him. Tom, you know, it's the first time I've ever seen Barney in the Batmobile. You know, I went over to West Union. They had a movie night at West Union. I pulled up, and there's the Batmobile, and there's Tom and his wife sitting over there, and I went over to talk to them. And Tom got in the Batmobile. I wish he'd had a uniform on, you know, the old Cape Crusader here. You know, Tom was Robin Lusk.
Wait a minute, Tom in the Batmobile. Now that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny as all get out. Tom in the Batmobile.
That's Tom, Robin.
Tom, Tim, whatever. Just say it like it is. Tom, Tim, whatever. All right. A classmate of mine I graduated school with is listening. She is listening to us from
Good morning,
work.
Cindy. I'm friends with her also on Facebook.
Yep. Cindy.
Always cooking.
Yep. Cindy always has a nice picture of some sort of delicious victuals to eat.
Yeah.
But her mom and dad, of course, here from Seneca. And I went to school, graduated with Cindy. She was working over at Michelin. Over in the big city, over in big Greenville
she's
County.
At work today.
Yeah, working them long hours over there while we're sitting over here just goofing off, doing absolutely nothing. So what shall we expect for tomorrow's dinner? I mean, it's every day we see good pictures of food.
It makes me hungry.
I
Every
know.
time I go down there or Cindy.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm actually on a new diet.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm on the Net Doctor's diet.
Yeah.
My motto is I do work, son, so I can lose weight. I do work, son. I sit up in a big sexy and drive around. I got me 100-foot bucket truck. I can see the world. I get a big old piece of that pie in that bucket truck.
That's right. High pie.
Hi pie, 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 pie. Oh, the Trash Band, Surfing Bird song.
Yeah. We're going to have so many people messed up today.
You're messed up in the head. Thanks to Donnie and Jazzy getting a piece of that pie. All right, bud. Should we do the weather forecast? Let's do the weather forecast.
Tell us what it's going to be like.
All right, here we go. Mostly cloudy with high near 78 degrees today. Tonight, patchy fog after 5 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. Low around 63. Then for Sunday, a 20% chance of showers. Patchy fog before 8 a.m. Otherwise, partly sunny, high 79. Then for Sunday night, chance of showers. And maybe a rumble of thunder. Mostly cloudy, low around 65. And then for Monday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 2 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 80. And that's coming up for Monday. Currently right now, Lakeside, we're at 66 degrees from Lake Keowee Radio Online worldwide. At 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. And Bud just laid back down there. By the way,
He's sniffing my shoe.
I want to take my video camera here and do a little quick. We did do some upgrading here. There is Donnie there, of course, down here in the floor. Look at there. There's Bobo. Hey, Bud. Bud Cam. Look here, Bud. Come here, Bud. Come here. Yep, there's Bud. Come here, Bobo.
No, this way. Bud.
This way, Bud. Look here.
Not the window.
Not the window. Come here, Bobo.
There's no pigs out there.
Yeah, there's no pigs in the backyard. Only cats. Bud. Come here. Come here.
Right here, Bud.
There you go. Look at there. There's a Bobo. There's Bud Cam this morning. Yeah. So we did rearrange the studio this morning. Bud's in here. He's got a little bit more room to play now. Bud, you're a good puppy. Oh, you just love this love and attention you're getting from all of us this morning. But there's Catahoula. His name is Lloyd Bud Bright. I named him after my grandpa, Lloyd. How about that? And, of course, we've got new technology here. Got the mixing console. We've got computers. Look at that. Ooh, Jazzy Jeff, multiple things. And then over here is the production studio of Lake Keowee Radio Online. So I've got a production studio. And, of course, I don't know if you can see it, but down there is the lake. You can't see it. But between the trees, there's a lake. So when I tell you that I'm actually on lake, we're right down just walking distance to Lake Keowee, right here on the shores of beautiful Lake Keowee. Well, Donnie, it's 11:42. I guess we could go ahead and say our goodbyes, and we'll put this puppy back on automation because you need to go home and take a nap.
Yep.
And then I've got to go get ready for doing my thing with Carol here. Again, reminder, next week, there is no show next week. I'm off. We're going to be spending a couple of days up at the last resort at Lake Becky, courtesy of our friends at the Marcingill Insurance Agency, Danny Marcingill. Yeah. We're going to be up there. We won his little contest a couple of weeks ago, and funny thing happened. The place got double booked. Danny didn't realize it. So somebody showed up on Thursday with all the information, and Danny called and said, "Are you already up there?" I said, "No, I'm down here." He said, "Uh-oh." So we're going up this coming Friday and Saturday. We'll be away. But I will leave you in comfortable hands with the Crash Man. He will be here doing the show next week. Well, no, Crash Man. It's real human. Okay. He records it and he sends it to me, but he will be doing the guest hosting next week. But yeah, Otto will be handling the running of the system. Mm-hmm. But Crash Man will be doing the show next weekend with all your favorites in the 1970s. So again, our next show will be the following week after that. There is no Clemson football today. They're off. And I just want to mention one thing. My Seneca Bobcats got that butt spanked last night. Did you see the final?
I didn't see it.
76-30.
Wow.
And they didn't start scoring until about the fourth quarter. Seneca didn't. It was bad. I mean, Seneca got a butt spanked. I believe Walhalla beat Pickens last night. And poor West Oak, they didn't win. So starting high school football, believe it or not, but I still hope that they can get the season in, just like everything else. I hope that the COVID doesn't rear its ugly head as we get closer to colder weather and in middle of fall and winter. I just got a bad feeling.
Well, it's a good thing. This year, the flu is down.
Well, you don't know. You don't know if it's coronavirus or the flu. And by gosh, you better not sneeze in public, because if you get sneezed, you get looked at. Have you sneezed in public and people just look at you and stare at you?
People look at me all the time anyhow. I mean, that don't
Yeah, because you're a sexy beast, but that's beside the point.
But
Donnie is a sexy beast. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've enjoyed it as always. A good show goes down in the books here, and we will see you again soon. We're hoping we'll do a Christmas parade coming up. That's the word that I hear. We will be having one. Things may change, may not, but if we do, we will have the Seneca Christmas Parade this year, as we've always done, and we'll be streaming it live online and also, on the air here at Lake Keowee Radio Online, so we're looking forward to that. All right, Donnie, say your goodbyes.
Hey, goodbye, everybody. Come see me today. I'll be flying solo.
That's right, at Main Street, Walhalla, South Carolina.
Come on by and see me.
Come on by
5 o'clock to 8.
Come on by and see Donnie Big and White. Get you some love from Donnie here this evening.
I'll bring you a pie.
A big old piece of the pie. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you. We'll see you week after next here on The Greatest Hits. Have a great weekend, everybody.